Okay guys, inside this chapter 1 jQuery basics folder, I have 12 file jQuery last selector.html. I'm going to maximize this window. Okay. Now here inside this body we have same three divs as we have taken earlier in our examples, and finally a last button here, button in the last. I'm going to say set CSS by first. Instead of first, this time I'm going to say set CSS by last selector. And look inside this script tag. After loading this jQuery library, we are having here document.ready function. Inside this document.ready function, we have to select last div from among these three divs, sharing a common parent, that is body. And how we can do that? I'm going inside this div and selecting the div inside jQuery selector. Then after, we have to select last div from these three divs, sharing a common parent body. So by saying div $div inside jQuery selector, we are actually selecting all these three divs. So I'm going to pass here the pseudo selector, that is last instead of first. This time I'm going to use last pseudo selector, and then going to say CSS, apply the CSS over there, and the CSS property as background color, and the value of background color will be black. But I want this statement to happen, I want this selection to happen on this button's click event handler. So I'm going to simply cut this line from here and first provide the click event handler to this button there. So I'm going to say select the button by ID. So btn #btn, going to provide here click event handler to this button, and inside button's click event handler function, I'm going to paste that statement. So what is going to happen this time? Look, if somebody is clicking this button here, then from among all the divs inside the body, sharing a common parent body, the last div will be selected, and the CSS property background color will be turned to black of the selected div. So let's run this page inside browser and check the output there. We have here three divs. When I click this button, the last of these three divs will be selected, and the background color of that selected div will be turned to black. So click this, look, the background color of the last div is turned to black.